Jim, it's opening day at Skyport. It's something that we've been talking to Jerry about for quite some time. Jerry Gregor, of course, the inspiration behind the Redbird flight simulation program and an amazing group of flight simulator products. But they're trying to do something different with the Skyport product in light of what they're doing with Sims, with the flight school, with the FBO, with the little restaurant, with the hangars, with everything. They're putting together something very innovative. So my question to you, master insurance guy, you're in an industry that depends on statistics and dependability and some sense of a norm. What do you do with innovators and folks that are shaking things up like this?
I think you reward them. Our industry, we're a conservative industry, and we do the actuarial stuff, and we run the numbers and all the rest of us. But it's so obvious to us that flight training, in our opinion, is very broken in the United States, and it needs to be completely transformed. And one of the neatest things to me about what they're doing here at Skyport is they're just saying we're starting with a blank sheet and innovating everything. And I think it's brilliant, and I think it's very entrepreneurial and very exciting.
Now, as I understand, you're in contact with Jerry on this, you're a part of this, so you're going to be harvesting a lot of data.
Well, we are. The main thing we've worked on so far is we're taking claim scenarios and we're trying to recreate them while protecting everyone's privacy and feeding scenarios to the folks down here at Skyport so they can develop their scenarios based on actual real-world things that get people in trouble, actual accidents.
You and I had a conversation a long time ago that the biggest problem of your business is that nobody's come to you with a new claim in a long time from a standpoint of what we've been doing. In other words, we keep hurting people with the same old problems. So it should mean that it shouldn't be that hard to train it out of us. Why is it so hard?
I think several reasons. I feel there's an awful lot of inertia in our industry. A lot of us are older like me, and we like to just keep doing things the way we've always done it. Secondly, let's be honest, there's a regulatory morass that is slow-moving and doesn't react particularly quickly to innovative ideas. I think the biggest problem, in my opinion, is that we have not utilized the technology that's out there. Not so much in terms of the cockpit. Of course, we've utilized the technology there, but not in the realm of flight training. What these folks are doing and are trying to do is to bring the incredible advances that we've had in modern technology over the last 20, 30 years and bring it into flight training. I think it's by far and away the most exciting thing I've seen. For example, we have a Redbird simulator in our company, and we use it to recreate scenarios and we use it to train our people. It's just amazing the amount of real-world training you can pack into a half an hour by being able to change the conditions, change the winds, recreate the scenario, show the kinds of things that actually get people in trouble. You can pack an enormous amount of real-world training and scenario-based training into a small time.
This is one of the things we were talking to Jerry about at Oshkosh, the brilliance of the little X-Wind SE, which, by the way, is the first sim that I've actually seen work the concept of crosswind training in a way that produces a real result. But the part to me that was exciting is as a flight instructor in an hour, you're lucky to get 5 or 6 takeoffs and landings at a little strip. They're doing, what, 30, 40 in an hour? Holy smokes.
Yeah, and you say, well, what's the big deal about crosswinds? In any given year, roughly 25% of our claim dollars go out for losses that are either a lack of airspeed control or directional control, most frequently in a crosswind situation. 25%. So nationwide, we're talking about scores of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars of bent airplanes. That's real money. And if you divide that by the 250,000 active general aviation aircraft, you can see how much that's costing every single person in general aviation. The ability to be able to pack that kind of training in, to me, is invaluable.
What are some of the other benefits you hope to see from a program like this?
Well, obviously, the ideal scenarios have reduced the number of claims in general, and particularly the bad and the fatal claims. And because you can recreate the kinds of situations that actually kill people and actually get people in trouble in the airplane, I think this has a great opportunity to reduce those. And simple economics, it says that could save scores of millions of dollars every year for this industry. We'll keep insurance rates down, not just on the aircraft, but products liability and all the rest of the kinds of insurance issues that come up in general aviation. It sounds like a wild promise, but we all know that training is the issue. So if we can truly address it here, there could be enormous savings on the insurance side. One of the things I particularly like about what Jerry and his guys are doing here, it's entrepreneurial. It's like they just really don't care what anyone has done in the past. At least that's my impression. And I think that's exactly the approach that we need. Throw the book out, start from scratch, do it the way people do it out there in the rest of the world, address the problem, identify the biggest problem, address it, fix it.
What advice do you give Jerry now as he's embarking on this particular venture? Millions of dollars the reputation of his company, his concepts of innovation, everything he's dreamed and desired, all out in the front lines in front of God and everybody. Your advice?
Don't lose your sense of humor. Don't let the good old boys drag you down. Just keep thinking out of the box the way you are, and you'll get it done.
Aero-TV is brought to you by
Aviation is the brand of choice for pilots who want innovative, easy-to-use avionics. And the new IFD 540 GPS Navcom sets a new standard for simplicity in communication and LPV navigation. As a slide-in replacement for existing 530 series navigators, and with a highly intuitive touchscreen control, the IFD 540 makes it much easier to access the information you want when you want it, reducing head-down time and making flying more enjoyable. Finally, you have a choice, and the choice is easy: Aviation.